Boy, I tell you, this YouTube be tripping me out already. We're gonna talk about enough already, and I'll let y'all know what enough already means to me. So come on in. Okay, I got to. Well, y'all already know, right? That hood girl in Hollywood. I didn't change my date, y'all, but this still gonna be scene 3 and take 2. How y'all doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Bring your Kool-Aid, your cocktail, your water. We're not eating, but if you want to bring your snacks, bring them on, and bring them on. I thought that I thought I was gonna be going to do my cigar, like, but I went out on the patio. It's rainy, it's wet, and it's cold out there. I don't want to sit out there. So y'all, we just gonna talk about little somethings and a little nothings and just chit chat over cocktail. So bring y'all cocktail on here. Come on in here. Come on, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean by enough already. Enough already. This is what. Yes. Hi, Simply a Sweetheart. Thanks for joining. Come on in. Hey, my beautiful Coco. Tell them I love the pink hearts. Y'all, have y'all, it's a song in the background, Steady Love. Y'all know that one? Ooh, Steady Love by what's her name? India Ari? Yeah. Okay, y'all. This is why I'm saying enough already. I know that people are taking COVID-19 serious. I was in my mother's neighborhood today, and I went to the hood of that part, right? Because I wanted to get some meat from the meat market. But as I was driving down the street, every single beauty store was open where all the wigs and stuff is. It was amazing because, didn't they say that you can only have 10 people? Well, honey, in the hood, they didn't pay attention or they didn't listen. I got to the meat market to get my meat. Shit, it was packed from the window to the wall. I was number C02, and I'm thinking like it's 81 on the screen up there. So it must get to 100 and start over. Well, that's exactly, honey. I waited 45 minutes to get me a meat. And I watched as that meat got lower and lower and lower. And I'm thinking by the time they called me, what I'm getting out of my meat packet ain't gonna even be there, but it was, yeah. Yeah, it was. So, but it's amazing. It had over 50 people because on one side of their meat market, there is a place where they do hot cooked soul food. And then on this side right here is all the meat counter where you order what packets you want. Baby, I'm going to say what somebody else said a couple of days ago. Why is it that it's some black people that just don't follow the rules? Baby, in that hood neighborhood, baby, everything was open. Everything was open. I was almost tempted to go buy some more hair, knowing I don't need no more hair. I don't need no hair, shit. I can't get nothing else in my little bug. I wish I could drag it out here so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. If I buy any more hair, I'll be buying something else. But anyway, in this in the meat market, you had people, some had gloves, some had the face mask. But I'm thinking, if you're trying to protect yourself from the virus, shouldn't you have both gloves and the face mask? I think like, yo, One without the other don't make no sense to me. If you're gonna do the shit, do it right. Okay, y'all. And then I went to Total Wine. The lines were down the alleyway at the liquor store. So tell me, is people really taking it serious? Or are they just being hysterical for nothing? It don't make no sense either. It really don't. It don't make no sense whatsoever. Whatsoever. And then I went to go visit mother. Uh-huh. Wait a minute, y'all. She calling me. She calling me now. Uh, well, she hung up. So I forgot to let her know I made it home hours ago. But I know I had to come in and do some things because I knew I was going live, but I really wanted to do a cigar tonight. But unfortunately, gas, I paid $1.67 to fill up my SUV. And it cost me every bit of $18 and some change to fill up my SUV. So yeah, come on. That's a gas steal right there. Mm-hmm. Now let me see what's going on, Coco. Let me see. People really have been having problems with this doing YouTube thing. This is nerve wracking to me. And you know what? Somebody else told me they had an echo last night. I don't get it. So let's see. Do you hear me better? Am I still echoing, Coco? Are you here, Coco? Coco? Do you hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me better now? Yeah, my mama texting me now. Can you hear me, Coco? Okay, good. So anyway, I was supposed to it's hot in my house, but it's cold outside. I sure did want a cigar. But look here, y'all. It's just amazing that out and about today, I saw so many different things and so many different people. Everybody's still in their own zone, doing what the hell they want to do, not complying to the rules if there are any rules. But enough already. I had a question. Hey, Swag Live TV. Thank you for joining that Hood Girl too. So, y'all, I had a question with my best friend as we was talking as I was coming back home today. I said, because I hear stories that if people sneeze in the office or if people coughed in the office, they were ordered to go home immediately. Now, what if after all this stuff is gone and we get back to the norm? And let's just say somebody sneeze or somebody cough. Are they going to automatically think that it came back again? Because do people not understand that this is allergy season as well? Sometimes you can be around the wrong tree, the wrong flower and sneeze, but because you sneeze, or because you may swallow and it goes down the wrong tube or the wrong vessel or the wrong vein and you cough, is people going to be scared that the COVID-19 is back again? What do y'all think? Yes, swag like to be. And let me tell y'all something. I'm not afraid. I don't live in fear. I don't wear the gloves. Although I was skeptical about the gas pump, but I in every one of my doors in my vehicle there is hand sanitizer. I tell y'all, I put it on before I get out, and I put it on when I get back in. But we was at the liquor store, right? And this black guy and his girlfriend had on gloves, these big thick gloves, but he didn't have on any gloves, so he just pulled a basket out of the parking lot because there were no baskets in the liquor store. No, not one. As big as, do y'all have a Total Wine where y'all are? Because our Total Wines out here, they're huge. Well, I say, well, you don't know somebody, you know. So I gave him some hand sanitizer, y'all, to wipe that basket off. And I was like, okay. So, yeah, I'm a little skeptical because people will sneeze on stuff. People will dig in their nose and wipe the boogers underneath. You do got nasty people out here. Just call it what it is. You got some nasty ass people out here who don't wash their hands. But I don't think that the COVID virus 19 is about that. I believe, and I may have some people who don't believe what I'm saying. I think it's politics, it's political, and it's the president. I really do believe that they brought that virus to us because it's airborne. It's political. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't think it's bigger than it is. We had yes, swag like TV. I so agree with you. And y'all wasn't here on the live yesterday, but I was saying on the live, I received a phone call yesterday, and forgive me, y'all. I'm about to pull this damn hair up. This is hot. What my ponytail thing at? Oh Lord. I tell y'all, when I do my hair, sometimes I want long and sometimes I want real short, but this is hot. And then, it's warm in my house because it's cold outside. But I got this call yesterday and it said, you got to go to the store. You got to go to the store and you got to get everything you need. Go to the bank because the banks are not going to be working. Go get like $300 or $400 out of the bank. And they better shut the whole Houston down. I'm thinking like, where the hell you get that information from? If they didn't have breaking news on my radio, if they didn't have breaking news coming all over where that the mayor and others were going to shut your town down, what the hell? What the hell are you listening to? Okay, so that person said, well, it's all on our jobs. They gave us special cards because it's going to be roadblocks that you can't get through it because we do this and that and such. We got to show them this card so they can move the roadblock. What the? Yeah, I'm trying to be nice tonight because y'all know I can use some choice words sometimes when I'm expressing myself. But look here. I said, okay, well, let me show you something. So I get on my personal computer and I pull up Houston shut down. Y'all, nothing came up. I went to CNN. I went to our local news stations and I had to tell this person, baby, I don't know where those fools got that information from, but girls, Houston is too goddamn big to be shut down. Shit, if you shut everything down, what the truck drivers gonna do? How the hell we gonna get supplies at the stores? Shut the hell up. For real, y'all. Shut the hell up. So then just so happens the news station says the mayor is going to come on and he's going to talk about the rumor that's going around about Houston shutting down. So at 6:15, I was like, let me tune in. Of course, here come our mayor and says, we've gotten some information that we are going to be shutting down Houston. I've got another personal email that this, that, and that, and the such. It is all a rumor, and that rumor is untrue. We cannot cut down or shut down Houston, but whomsoever created that foolishness, they will face criminal time because people are already in an uproar. Now, I don't live in fear, y'all. I can't say I'm not afraid of some things. I think that'd be a big old lie. But I just don't live in fear of what is happening because I know we got to endure something. Everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream every day, but we got to have a little faith to get through it. You got to get through it. Hey, peace and love. Hello, I'm doing good, girl. Just trying to express some things. Swag says, true, sis. Leader stated going prominent while people started cut. Yes. And hey, Betty Loud, thank you for joining me tonight. So look here. So he let the world, he let the whole Houston and surrounding areas know there is not going to be a shutdown. Because people really was, my God, but I'm trying to get out. Shit. When do we calm down about this? When is this thing going to be over so that we can get back to our normal lives? Or will our lives even get back to normal? Because as I said 20 minutes ago, if somebody sneezes or cough in the office, what the hell going to happen? They going to send your ass home because you sneezing and coughing after the fact? Honey, I see this being a funky, messed up mess for a while. Okay? So I went to go see Mother today. And of course, on my Saturdays when I go and visit Mother always have this big old meal. And I'm thinking like, okay, well, okay, y'all know Mother got her garden, right? So today she had some mustard greens out the garden. She had some broccoli out her garden. She had black-eyed peas with ham hocks, mustard greens with ham hocks. She had the air-fried chicken that I like. And she had some, she said, and I made that old nasty sticky rice for you too. Okay. My mom is 77. All right, Swag Life. Thank you. You know, and she losing a little something about her seasonings. But I remember the last time I had those mustard greens out the garden. I was like, Mom, did you even pick up the salt and pepper? Well, today I had remembered those doggone mustard greens, and I'm thinking like, let me get ready. So I got out the hot sauce, the salt, and the pepper, and some other shit. Because I tasted them greens, I'm like, oh, good Lord, these are awful. So I had to put everything in it to make it, you know, taste like something. So she said, Juanita, how are those greens? I'm like, well, Mama, they're all right, but I think you forgot the salt. I ain't say you forgot all the damn seasonings. Ooh, they were something. But I still love her garden. Hey, Reese Greg. I'm just staying home smoking bud all day long. You are too funny. I was just telling everybody that, you know, I really wanted to do a cigar. I really did, but on my patio, it's just too cold and it's too wet and the wind has picked up a great deal. So you're going to have to join me. I'm not smoking on nothing, but I'm sipping on something. So, y'all, I stacked up the bar. Well, my bar stays stacked up. And because my son comes over on Sundays, and he drink brown, I drink white, so I keep brown as well. I looked at my damn bar. He done drunk out of 3 brown bottles over time, and he left this goddamn much in the bottle. Why you left that in that bottle? So I sat him all at the top of that bar, so when he get in tomorrow, he can't open up my new ones I bought today of the brown. He gonna have to empty them damn 3 bottles. Don't you leave that. That's like leaving a gallon. That's like leaving a gallon jug. It's like leaving a gallon jug in there and yes, Betty Loud. Hey, Mother, I'm doing a video right now. So I forgot to let you know I made it home, baby. Yeah. Mama, I totally forgot, but I'm doing a video right now, sweetheart. Can I call you back?
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm not going to call you today. You finna go to bed. I'm going to call you tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
All right. Love you, baby.
Okay, I love you too.
Thank you, mother dear. Goodbye.
Okay,
Bye, honey.
all right,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Yeah, also, mother is 77 years old, and I also have noticed that her memory is getting a little all over the place. I mean, really bad. So yeah, pray for mother, but she still tries to cook her butt off. And so yeah, I have to eat it, or if she turn her back, you could just, her and take it to the garbage can and turn the plate upside down so she don't know what's in your plate. All right, Coco. If you hear, I don't know if you saw my comment on something. Shit, we always on this YouTube, honey. I comment on a lot of stuff. But you remember Catherine told us to log into 50s single something and something. The 50s plus single love and friendship. And so when I did it, I told you I put my picture out there. You need to put your picture out there, girl. Tell everybody hello. Girl, I put my picture out there girl. She said some fine men on there. It's questionable. Some of them look good though. I don't know if all of them fine, but they got some good looking men, and if you're willing to travel, you can meet somebody. I think it's a cool site though. There's a lot of people on there, and there's a lot of people clock my ass. But when you don't like what they look like, I just, say I just like it, or give it a thumbs up, because you don't want to entertain anybody for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when you're on a dating site and you can swipe, let me think. You can swipe left when you don't like their ass. You don't want to look at them, because if you go and look at their ass, they're going to think you like them. Hell no, dude, I don't like you. I made a mistake. Next. Okay, so, but on Facebook, you can't swipe to the left or the right, but you got to be careful who you give a heart to, who you like, and who you comment to, because a few of them, now y'all can agree or disagree. Now, because I joined the site and some of the guys have showed great interest, they find me on Facebook and they try to befriend me. Negro, did I say Negro out loud? Man, I don't want to be your damn friend. You don't need to friend me on Facebook. I don't need you going through my shit. You don't even know me and I don't know you. Now, if we can strike up a conversation and we can talk over at least a month, and I feel that there's some interest, I'll friend you on my Facebook. But right now, you don't need to know shit about me and my personal stuff that I post on Facebook. So I didn't accept not one of their friendships yet. And I'm not going to do it, because we haven't exchanged email now. At what point, this is a question for how many single people I got in the room? This is for us, including myself. When we are in a group as such, like on Facebook, and you find a man that you have some interest in, he gives it right back. How do you communicate? Because you can't put all your shit out there on that site and everybody can see your conversation. So I'm not going to befriend him on my Facebook page either, or Instagram, because I told you about that fool. Oh, that's a whole nother conversation. Stay tuned, honey. Right after wait, I got to get this Hollywood sign. God damn it, because I got some shit to talk about tonight. Scene 1, take 5. How about that? So look here. So how do you communicate? Do you give your personal email address? Because I'm reluctant to give out my phone number so fast, for the fact that sometimes, you give out your goddamn phone number, they want to text all the goddamn time, they want to call, and you may not want to talk all the time. So do you think it's best when you're on a site such as that on Facebook, the group, the 50 Singles group, do you think it's best that you give the email? Because you can always, delete your goddamn email, and they ain't got to even see if you read it, unless they got something new that I don't know about. What do you do? How do you do it? Hey, MJ and J family mukbangs, how you doing, beautiful? Let me just say this. I'm looking at all my people here, except for Reggie Greg. Hey, baby, I'm gonna leave you right there. You in your own zone. okay, with your bud stuff. But all my girls in here, I'm gonna salute you right now because you all are beautiful people. You all put out great content, and yeah, salute to all of us, and let our YouTube pages just blow up and blow out. So salute, salute, sip this good hood stuff. Mhm. That's great, Emma J and J. But so anyway, again, for us single people, and we do join those groups on Facebook, and you have some people that do show interest. I believe that you should give out your email address and kind of do emails back and forward before you give out your personal cell number so they won't blow your ass up, or you know, you just no, I'm not gonna do that. And so Coco, did you put a picture on the 50s plus thing? Somebody just sent me something else. I ain't gonna lie. The 50 plus singles love and friendship connection. Girl, it's very interesting. It got some men. Oh, and another thing about that site, about that group, not site, it's not a dating site. It's just a group of a lot of single men and women who are trying to find love. How you do it? They're trying to find. How you do it? They trying to find love. And so it's a lot of them, really it is. And they're interesting as well. And they're over 50. Now, Betty Loud is on here. And oh yeah, there's Betty Loud. I say email too. For me, y'all know, I think I said this before, I like men 10 years my junior because of the energy I have. And yeah, I'm a lot of fun. I really am. Yeah. But I've tried 50 and above, a good handful of times. And I don't know, it's because I'm so used to the 10 years of my junior. Yeah, but you know what? I'm noticing and I'm learning as I have put myself back out here after 3 years. Young men and old men, shit, they got the same goddamn mentality. It's like, boy, really? Everybody got the same goddamn game. I am not to play games. If I want to play games, you know, I am a game. I got Wii right here. I got every Monopoly game you can name of every character that exists. I have checkerboard. I can play some goddamn games if I want to play games. I don't want to play no mind games with your ass. Now let's get to the next story of the man, of the person. I'll call him a person right now, that was DMing me on my Instagram page and had revealed to me that he had been watching my YouTube channels, right? And I'm thinking like, okay. I'm kind of funny when it comes to those DMs because you don't know really who behind those DMs, right? But he was coming hard every day. But then I noticed that he was kind of rude. He would send me a message early in the morning and say, "Where you at?" What the fuck? What, Bart? Red flag. Number one, red flag. And then he'll send a DM saying, "What are you doing?" Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. What the fuck? Who is behind this DM? And then he'll send, if I don't answer, because I be working, I ain't got time to play with your ass right now. He'll send a hey with another question mark and a question mark. I'm like, your ass too goddamn urgent. Your ass wants some attention right now. And goddamn it, I'm not no microwave girl. So you ain't finna get this shit. You ain't finna get that shit from me. So one day I just decided to ask him, how old are you? That mother chucker came back and said, I'm 28. You know, I blocked his ass, right? Because he was coming too goddamn fast. I blocked him because I was thinking like, not all 28 years old, y'all. This is just joke for me. Yeah, shit, your ass just got off your goddamn pacifier. And you probably learning now how to aim in the middle of the toilet, but not pissing on the side. You still getting potty trained, fool. Don't nobody want your little ass. What the fuck I'm gonna do with you? You know, what the hell you gonna get? I am not, honey. I raised 3 boys. and they are all of them are over in their 30s, and they got their own goddamn children. I ain't got time to raise you. Hell no. That's exactly why I don't date men who have children. I try not to go under 20, but 18, 18 I'll do. But I would like you to have your children under 20. I do not date with, I am not raising nobody else's babies. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know if that's selfish, but raising kids for me I'm done with that. That part of my life is done. Right now, I'm in an area, honey, at 57 years old. I still got my health and strength. I can shake my ass. I can speak like I do. I got a good job. I live in a good spot. I can pack my shit at any given time on the weekend, and I can roll my ass away. I don't have no responsibilities to hold me back other than making sure these bills are paid if I'm leaving before the bills are due. You get that? I don't want to raise nobody else's children right now, y'all. Not to say that I would never. They say never say never. So I ain't gonna say I never. But if I had my choice, I wouldn't choose you. You might be the best man, though. What the hell? What would y'all do? What if, this is hypothetical though, y'all. What if we met the near perfect man that we just had so much fun with? He brought so much joy to us. We were so compatible on every level almost, and we can go out and have fun as well as stay in and have fun. But he had some little children, like 5 years old, and he was like 57. What the hell would y'all do? Would you take the risk? Because you know you got something good, and it's a possibility that could be the man that you've been praying for all your life, but he has that 5-year-old child. Whew. What would you do? I know, Coco. Oh Lord. Well, I'm kind of canny in a certain way because I got my street stuff, as y'all already know. I don't use it as much, as I get older because I've calmed down a great deal. But I would say some shit like this, but it would have to be over cocktails, so he can kind of feel some type of way, if you get what I'm saying. While my legs is across his and our fingers are interlocked, I would say some shit like this. Oh, Lord, baby, I am so crazy about you. I am. But right now, I just don't want a commitment, but I love our time. So can we just do what we're doing without putting a title to it? What y'all think? What you think he'll go for it, or will he be? Because I don't think today, I don't know. I don't think today that men take commitment serious today. I don't know. I don't date a lot. I'm just really making myself get out there, and so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they take commitment. I think that's too much for their ass, Now, I don't want to get married tomorrow. Do I want to get married before I die? Yeah, because I don't know when I'm gonna die. But if I had to get married today or tomorrow, hell to the no. I struggled with marriage when I got divorced. I was like, hey, I'm not going to do that again. I think about it. I'm just not ready to get married, and I know if we got our Bible scholars in here, the Bible said, don't commit fornication. I know that. I do. And you're supposed to be married. You got to marry him before you do the nasty. I'm celibate right now. Maybe I'll just be celibate. Hell, I don't know. We could be of the world sometimes. I haven't met that man that I'm just so I haven't met somebody that I want to take my panties off for. That instant chemistry. I haven't met a man like that in a long time that make me want to take my panties off. Now, I've taken my panties off in the last 3 years. Yeah, well, oh my God, I wish I'd have kept them motherfuckers on. Pulled up to my titties. They was bad. I know, been loud. You know, and then we just gonna talk about some shit tonight. Sex. Let's talk about sex. Our single women, not y'all married men, y'all married women and married men. Sex. This is another hypothetical. You met a man, y'all liked each other, y'all have been dating, I guess now for 3 months, you know, they still got that 90-day rule. I say take it as it come, but I do believe you need to be friends. You really need to be friends because you got to know you're not getting ready to sleep with a mass goddamn murderer or somebody who raped somebody back in the day or somebody who can't keep no goddamn job. You got to be careful who you giving your stuff to. But let's say you were dating somebody and it has been that length of time and you do feel that y'all have a good connection and now it's time to do the moves and the grooves. And then it happened. And the foreplay was just off the fucking charts. And then it came to the real deal, domino effect, right? And his tattywhacker was little. Did I say that with a Did I say that with a straight face? And let's just say his tattywhacker was little. But you still allowed you guys to do the nasty. And it wasn't good. Do you fake it until you make it and it's done and not call him ever again? And he don't understand that you was feeling some type of way while you're doing it, acting like you was doing it, and he never hear from you again? Well, you do. What do you do? And nobody else knows better than me but my Betty Lau what the hell I have done when I have came across such a thing. For me, I don't give you no goddamn call. If you ain't satisfied this hood girl and the next morning I woke up feeling like you was still in it, your ass don't get no call back. you get your phone calls, get like ignored. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all all the time, y'all. So yeah, but y'all know my life is an open storybook. I decided one year, I think it was exactly 10 years ago, actually. And yes, Betty Loud blocked their ass if they become consistent. So I had an attraction with somebody, but I didn't know if his attraction was as huge as I found out it to be, right? And so he was past my 10 years. I ain't gonna tell y'all how many, but he was past those 10 years that I set for myself to date. But I knew that if anything was going to happen, it's going to be just sex. So it happened one night, right? And, it's just, sometimes it's the simple words that a man uses when you're in the moment. And we had began to kiss and I was coming up fucking air because we was really young and he realized I was a little older than you. I got to breathe, god damn it. If you want me to go any further, I need to take a breath here or your ass is gonna be picking my ass up off the floor. So when he said these little words, don't stop. I was like, oh goddamn, here my panties. There go my panties. I lost all elasticity in my panties. They fell to my ankle. And so we did the nasty. It was not good. It was like that of somebody in a hurry, or they couldn't handle it because he did a lot of goddamn moaning and groaning and talking, and I'm thinking like, and I'm about to quiet as a goddamn mouse. I wasn't giving you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. He still contact me right now today. That's 10 years ago. I can't make that up. But in the first few days, when I say he blew up my goddamn phone, I was going on trips and my phone was going. I was at home and my phone was blowing up. I was at work and my phone was blowing up. And I sent him straight to voicemail. I send a voicemail. I don't answer text. And so I said to tell myself, I have to tell him something because he don't understand. I ain't answering your call. I'm not testing you back. So, you young. He young. He know what the hell that meant. So I answered his call. I was in Dallas at that time for a festival. And I decided to answer that goddamn phone because I'm about to go in this lawn where you got all these Zydeco bands and all these blue bands getting ready to battle each other. I'm in the zone and I'm about to start drinking. I don't need you getting on my nerves. So look here. I answered the phone. I said, hey. He said, well, how are you? I miss you so much. You haven't been answering my calls and you don't even answer my texts. Did I do something wrong? And so I had to say this. I said, you know what? I think you're a fantastic person. I do. However, I think that once you learn how to go slow over the speed bumps and fast around a curve, you'll be a great guy. And I have to think about that. Like, what did you just told that young boy that? But I don't think it hammered on his manhood though. But shit. I mean, yeah, I don't know if it was that good and he didn't know how to handle his goddamn self. He lost all control, but it was not good for me. And he sent me personal messages on Facebook as well. And he still do right now today. Not as much as he did 10 years ago, but he does reach out and because he does still follow me on Facebook. So he do see all my moves, but shit, I'm 20 years older now. I'm old enough to be your grandmother. Well, your big sister. Yes, yeah, for real. So yeah, y'all. Relationships to me, and I'm getting back out here now once again, to hopefully meet somebody. Like today in the meat market, as full as it was, it was some all right looking dudes in there. And then, they look at you and you look at them, they hear them turn their head, and then they turn their head, and I'm thinking like, those are the shy ones. When you see that and you see every time you happen to look up, they looking at you, but then when you look up, they turn their head. Should you walk up to them and say, hi, how are you? Because I believe that there are shy people out here in this world, men and women, especially in this dating field. And if they feel some kind of intimidation, because you can't tell me that a man can look upon a strong woman and know she not strong. Sometimes men are intimidated by a woman's strength, especially a Black woman. Black men are very intimidated by us because we have been taught throughout the years from our mothers and our grandmothers and everybody else back in them days how to live and how to survive if you should be put in that situation. And I think what men don't understand is that if we have raised boys or girls and boys or girls or other people's children in our homes, we had to, take our houses under control so that these children would run over us. So, if a woman has to do that, like Coco tell them, she got 2 children. She's doing that by herself. So she has to take control of her house and her children. You know what I'm saying? But once you do that over time, you are strong and you know how to survive by yourself. And it does changes the way you do things. You walk different, you act different, you speak different. Because that I've survived 20 years of raising these damn children by myself and keeping it down. And men see that. Because men have always been raised, especially back in the day, to be warriors, if I can say that, or kings, which they should be any goddamn way. But when today, because we are stronger women, we're better women, and we can take care of our things. A whole lot of us got our own businesses. We back 30 years ago, we were forbidden to even do a man's work. But because we are stronger and we're better now, I do believe that our Black men, they are intimidated and they are afraid to date such a strong woman because he feels that over time, she may not allow him to be the head of the house. And I find that to be true with a lot of people I know because we're so strong and because we're mightier than our grandmothers, our great grandmothers was, because, you know, back in the day, they were meant to service their men, whether those men were good, bad, or indifferent. Those women back in the day were made to service your man. It don't matter what. But over centuries, we've been taught to say, you know, tell that man he can move the hell out and get on about his life. And we still do that today as well. So again, I'll say it for the 13th time. Our Black men are intimidated by us women who do walk around with strength. And we have already positioned ourselves. Hey, Rissa. And yes, indeed, Better Loud. You know, and people today, men especially, they know a good woman when they see it, but they are intimidated because they feel that she's not going to allow him to be that man. Now, as I think about that over time, from my husband to the man I fell in love with, who broke my goddamn heart to the core. It took me these 3 years to position myself to be dateable again. I believe that for me, I can't speak for other women who have raised children and on their own and took their homes under their own control and made it good what it is. For me, before I give my stuff to any man, especially if I know that this is going to be a commitment relationship, I need to see how you live. I need to see how you react to shit. I need to see how you pay your bills. Because for me, I do all my stuff on my own. I know this is what I do on my own. But before I give anything to your Black ass, I might have to know that you can handle my shit. Because if I see you're handling your stuff in a funky, raggedy way, then guess what this hood life gonna become? A raggedy, funky way. So that's for my strength that I had to learn. But y'all got to understand, my past was not y'all past. But I have similarity passes with a whole lot of people. I'm not the first homeless Black woman either. But because of that, people got to understand everybody has a past. And sometimes your past make you who you are today. So for the strong girl that's in me, that was my past. I had to be strong. I had to learn it. I had to learn how to fight, pray, and watch. I had to. So this is who I am. I have the strength to take care of me because I was forced to at 13 to grow up, to be a grown-up so fast. So at 57, shit, I got my shit. Now I need to know if I'm gonna commit to your ass and you want to be the king of the house, or you know, the man of the house. Your ass got to show me that you better than me. Actually, you can't be like me because we gonna clash. Yeah, your ass got to be a little better than this hood girl. So that means I took care of myself really well. You got to take care of me damn good. How about that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, Ben Lau. You get that? All you beautiful women in here get that, whomever is left in here. And so I just believe that for me, he gotta take care of me better than I take care of me, because I take care of my ass too goddamn good. You know, shit, I can, you know, what mama used to say back in the day, as long as we were in her house, shit, you could starve by your goddamn self. That's one thing she said, just like that. You can starve by your goddamn self. You don't need no nigga to help you starve to death. And then it became a song over time with a blues song. So if I'm gonna be starving here and I got you jumping up and down and me and all in my goddamn space and you ain't doing shit, hey, we got a problem. It ain't gonna happen for me. You know, only because I know that in my single life, I'm already happy. I don't need you to come in my life and make me happy. I'm already there. But on the flip side of that, I'm not going to allow you in my life to take this joy away that I have that you didn't give me either. Don't bring me that bullshit, because it ain't going to. Coco said that. God dang it, Coco. Hey, sophisticated lady. No man can come into my single zone and get me outside of what I'm comfortable for, that I made for myself. I'll be glad to let you in, but you can't come take no shit out. You can't bring that drama to me, yo. All your baby mamas and that bull crap. I don't want it. That's why I say to myself and to others, but for me first, I need to be your friend. I need to see how you handle your shit. I need to see who are all in your life, and I need to see how you treat people. And I need to see when you get mad, what the hell you act like. So y'all, here go my questions. Do you have a relationship with soap and water? Did your mama and daddy still married? And if they are, how long were they married? Do you know what they went through that they survived? How many children do you have? How many baby mamas do you have? Yeah, well, how many jobs have you had? And do you have one now? Shit, I want to know. Shoot, I want to know what you're bringing in my space, because actually, you know, your character does speak for itself. Your character will always speak for yourself. So you don't have to pat yourself on the back and salute your own self. You can look at me, you can listen to me, you can come to see where I live and how I live. That's going to tell you what the hell you need. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, women, shit, look at my life and you're going to see if I can do this all by my goddamn self, what the hell you going to bring and what you're going to help me do. Because, well, one thing I hate for men to say, and I've heard it and I've heard it and I've heard it. Well, if I'm going to give you, you got to give me. Next. Wrong mentality. Nobody can teach your ass nothing. However, I do believe once you're in a relationship, but for me, I got to have some love, Jones. I'm just not going to buy your ass some shit just to buy your ass some shit. We ain't finna start off like that. You're going to have to earn what this hood girl going to give, because I don't mind showering you with good stuff because you have already shown me good stuff. Y'all get that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You won't get nothing from the hood girl right away. Your ass got to earn some shit from me. Yeah. You know, so I like to live good. I love to dress up. I work from home, and that's the one thing I miss the most is putting on my high heel shoes and my cute little clothes. And yeah, I miss that part. However, I get up every day and I get dressed. I do my makeup only because I do my YouTube every day. I have to love on YouTube as well. So I do get dressed. And, you know, I may not have no bottoms on, but I'm gonna have a cute top on. Yeah, you know what I mean? But for me, and I think another thing that men look for, like when I was looking at Love is Blind, she went to bed. She said, "Forgive me, but I wear a bonnet." Y'all, I have my own thing about that. Right away, you got to be who you are. I'm not saying don't be who you are. Men have to see you in your natural as well. But sometimes men be out there and they work so hard and they see this and they see that. And when they come home, you just look like a raggedy mess. Don't make that a habit. Sometimes, for me, I don't know about y'all, I'll open up that door with some heels on. And I'm going to leave that right there. And his favorite drink in my hand. Yeah. Or his favorite tie. Maybe even a shirt. That's what I do. If you're going to get into a relationship, you got to get outside of yourself, because relationships are changed today. Yeah. You know, for married people who've been married for many years, I salute y'all. Don't leave your marriage, because this dating shit is not the same. You know, I think things have seasons as well, y'all. Do y'all, when it comes to dating, I think that in one season, the men like the bright, white, high yellow girls. And then the next season, they like the caramel, the brown skin, the black girls, and then sometimes it's a season for the skinny thin people, and then it's for the BTW. Am I saying the big thick women? Yeah, like myself. I think it's seasons that men have to like somebody, but I think that there's somebody for everybody. I do, and sometimes women, if we already know what kind of man we want, sometimes we got to go where they are. Because if they in River Oaks where all the rich people is, and you want a man that's wealthy, you got to put yourself in that neighborhood to be found. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to frequent those boutiques. High scale boutiques. You got to frequent some of those bars, when those millionaires get their ass off at 12 o'clock noon and just be sitting at the bar like you got your shit already and you really don't. I really don't want to, but I really do. Sometimes you got to get out there and put yourself in that environment that you choose to have. But for me, I've never wanted a rich man because I've seen some things out there on them streets, y'all. I've been with the high elite and the low class and the low elite. I've been with them all. Honey, the shit I see in the people who got all that money, be careful, honey, because it's always some shit you're going to go through with that money. And there's going to be a whole lot of women, if you can deal with that. Because he's going to be sleeping with some of them as well. And he got the family around the corner, and he already given her $3,000 a month. And the one who sucks his dick really well, she's getting $1,500 a month. And then there you go. When you want wealthy men, be ready for what you're going to get, because it's not going to be easy. I saw that with my own eyes. I can't tell you I didn't take some of that goddamn money. I knew how to store it up, though, in that savings account. But to have a rich man, if we not going rich, but shit, even when you go rich together, that temptation, y'all, that's what it is. Temptation never takes a vacation. You're going to be tempted by somebody or something, meaning some woman or boy, man, drugs, alcohol. You're going to be, it's temptation all around there. Once you get on the outside of your door, there it is. And if you're not strong to say no and to know that you're already in something good and you have everything that you need, but this fine ass Negro that run across you and y'all have been flirting so much and, he does something to your body because you feel some type of way, and then that causes you to, get in his bed or allow him in your bed and just mess up everything. I just think in the wealthy lives that shit happens, because everybody in the wealthy life, everybody really does have an agenda. They want what you want, and they want some of that goddamn money. I don't know no way else to tell you that. I live that life, y'all. I have. So yeah. And it ain't good. And then I've lived, a little lower with the man that I was in love with. He didn't have no mansion. Shit. He was the head cook with the director in the kitchen, where I was the HR. So, he didn't have all that money, but when we put our money together, we had a lot of money because we did live together. And I was the executor of his money. His money came straight to me. And I was then giving him his allowances. Not that he was a weak man. He was a free spender. We can't have no goddamn free spender. When I know I pay my bills at the first every month, all 13 of them, and sometimes more, he didn't have that. He did not have that discipline. I'm like, no, we can't do that. So we sat down and we actually agreed that he would handle things on weekend and I would handle the things, most of all the bills and the monetary needs that we had. And we lived a really good life. My God, we did, So I don't regret the 3 years I shared with him, but shit, I wasn't ready for that pain that came at the end. So, 3 years later, now maybe going on 4, anybody loud? That I'm ready to date. Am I 100%? I'm not. Am I at least 87, 90%? I am. But I know that I can identify someone that is decent at the least. Yeah, because right now everybody got some what I'm trying to say, everybody got some luggage, some baggage today. Shit, everybody got some baggage today. You just got to know what baggage you're gonna accept. You got to know. Oh, you sipping some white Hennessy? Go on, Betty, now do it, girl. So, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Coco, you talked about relationships a couple of times too. I don't know what it's like where you live, but here, and because Texas is huge, Houston is huge. I live right outside of Houston, maybe 45 minutes outside of Houston, and I'm out here with all these. I don't know. I don't want to intimidate. I don't want to make nobody mad. But if truth reveals itself, I'm out here with all these money white people. And I have a bunch of Caucasian friends. I'm not saying that to be racist, y'all, but I'm out here at this water where all the money is, right? And that's why I said the other day, you know, for me, I'll raise my hand first. I love my black man. I can't help it, y'all. I cannot help it. It's something about our black men that I love. I'll try to date outside because love is there too. I'll try it because who's know, I may be surprised. I don't know. Not that I've never dated white. I've never had a commitment with a white man or any other race for that matter, only because I was all black man and still is today. Shit, I'm 57 years old. Shit, sometimes it's hard to change that thing that you attracted to. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm ready for that either. Yeah, sophisticated lady. I'm telling you, I'll try it. I don't mind because love does not have a color. That is for sure. But I think our preferences, that's the word. The preferences, like I do have, my preference is black. Call that thing a thing over there. But that's my preference. It ain't God preference, y'all. You know what? Look, I'm doing all this talking. Look at this glass. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this glass? The first person, tell me what's wrong with this glass. Yes, Betty Love, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yeah. I know, sophisticated lady. I have to refill. Can I get a refill? Can I get a refill? I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. And then we'll do the Hollywood sign again, like scene 7. So yeah, sophisticated lady. This is something else I want to talk about. So give me a moment. And for my single people, I need y'all to listen to what I'm about to say, because I think this happens in a lot of our lives as we go through this singleness. This singleness. Wait a minute, y'all. There it is. So, scene 3, take 5. Okay, this is my next question, y'all. Wait, you know, I got to get this hair pulled up. I'm hot. Hold on. Do y'all think, my single people, do y'all think that sometimes we can be single so long, we do take a look back at the men we dated that we knew we liked, Do you think that when it comes back to us wanting to date again, that we become so picky? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, sophisticated lady, right? Yes, Betty Loud, you're right. But here I'm back with it, y'all. Salute. But again, the question is, do y'all think that sometimes we can be single so long that we get kind of picky? And do you think sometimes we can be too picky that we can miss that one person? You know, because for me, I think that love comes. I do. Love is temporary as well. I think that sometimes, you know, you can have that blessed one to come in your life and it can be only for a season and then it's gone. Then you find yourself again, you know, on that single side. You know, things just happen. But do you think that you're so picky? Yes, for me, I've gotten very picky, very picky. But let me tell y'all, the last two men, one I tried to date, and he still get on my goddamn nerve. I try to give the benefit of the doubt to everybody because I believe that you can help people too. And nobody's going to be perfect who you met. But I'm going to use, I met two men. I'm going to say two. Now, if you work out in the field and you're working with people, so one thing everybody knows is when you are working in the field and you have to work with people, the first thing when you open your mouth, they're going to see is your teeth. Am I right or am I wrong? Mm-hmm. I didn't always have the perfect teeth. Shit, I had to pay a lot of money to get my shit the way it is. But I knew I was out there with the people. I didn't want people to look at the teeth that was discolored. I needed my shit to be right. So, you know, I kind of had to save up some money and I had to get my shit done. And so that's why I have this smile that I have now, because back in the day, this is what I did. But I met two men and they had really good jobs as well. Well, one of them was kind of lackadaisical. And that's exactly why we're not together today. But when you go to smile, Ben Loud know where I'm going, and you got that near gold tooth right there, and that motherfucker ain't real gold. It's your tooth turning gold. And you work on a job and you got insurance and you ain't go see the goddamn dentist. We got a problem. Because that means, yes, sophisticated lady, that means that you, when you go and brush your teeth every single morning, you see that ugly tooth right there, and your breath probably stank too. And it's okay with you? Do you bathe every day? That's what I think. You got to have good hygiene. So and I don't think that's being too picky, because even if you met some great guy, there's a dentist on every corner. I know that. You know, but he got to have a whole lot of goddamn greatness for me to accept the fact that you got some raggedy ass teeth and you got insurance. I understand that there are people who don't have insurance on their jobs today. I understand that. However, there is different programs that the dentists have that they can set you up and pay on your shit monthly. It's a payment plan. Use it. Shit. Don't walk around with some raggedy ass teeth, because 9 times out of 10, your breath stinks as hell. And you want me to kiss you? You want me to put my tongue in your mouth with that shit that's going on? Bacteria, I ain't doing it. And you sure ain't gonna put your tongue on. No. It ain't gonna happen. So that's one thing. I'm just, yeah, no, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And then you got to smell like something. I know everybody can't afford the nice cologne, y'all. I know that. But shit, you can go and Walgreens and CVS got a perfume and cologne over there that don't cost that much. Shit, smell like something, or get you some badass soap that's gonna stay all goddamn day. You can't come and I get up on you to hug you and you ain't smelling good. It ain't gonna happen. Number two. Number three, you got to know how to dress. You know, back in the day, especially when I met my husband, I hated a nigga that wore tennis shoes all the time. Oh my God, that was the biggest turnout for me. But he didn't do that. He wore tennis shoes only when he cut our acreage, but he wore sandals with his shorts, you know, man sandals. But I've since gotten away from that because the man I fell in love with that broke my heart, shit, that man had every goddamn name brand tennis shoe that you can name. He even bought me all kind of feelers and Nikes and Converses. And you know what they're doing right now? They sitting in my closet in the very box that they came in. I am not a tennis shoe girl. Never have I been. You know? Yes, sophisticated lady. You know, so you got to know how to somewhat dress. I know there are going to be days you're going to want to wear that hat and what you call that baseball hat. I don't own one of those either. I hate those hats. But I sell some cute ones though in the wig store that I will buy. I don't mind my man wearing a baseball cap, y'all. But I don't want to see you all the time that motherfucker turn backwards. What the hell does that mean? No. And you cannot have no baggy ass pants. I do not need to see that your drawers are pink, blue, yellow, gold, or orange. I don't need to look like the crotch of your pants is looking like damn culottes. I'm gonna need you to be well dressed. That's what I like. I'm gonna need your shit to fit. I'm gonna need you to have a belt on if possible to prevent your shit from slipping. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then let's get down to the shoes. Once again, I know that there are going to be times where, you know, people love their Nikes. They do. They like they Swiss and they Converse. I've grown to like them. I just don't wear them as often. But your ass got to have on some pretty good shoes. And especially, you know, I love a man that wears some expensive shoes, y'all. But that's my life bringing that I went through. I like good. I like nice. I love expensive as well. So you are so right, sophisticated lady. So I need to know that when we can go. This is where I am, y'all. I need to know that if somebody invited us to a ball, you know, a ball, that you have the attire to wear to a ball and you can present yourself in that manner as well. I need to know that wherever we invited to, you can fit it. I need to know that you can play the part because I can and I will and I do a damn good. Those who know me know that I can walk in looking like a roll of goddamn money and you won't know if I don't really have that money. Exactly. I need you to be able to play the part, you know. You got to have some stability. You can't be a man that in 1 year you have 15 goddamn jobs. That ain't gonna happen. That means you ain't stable. That means my life is gonna be a really funky mess. I need you to have stability in your life. I met a man, was it 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago exactly, at the meat market, y'all. He was a really decent looking man. And we just seemed to have the best conversation standing in line, waiting on him to call our number for the meat. Well, he was called before me. And then while he was getting his meat packets, I had already been called. My number had been called. And I was up there, you know, joking with the man because I'm trying to get some shit changed out my packet. And I needed him to know I'm going to smile at your ass. And I'm a joke at your ass because I'm going to need you not to give me that and give me that. And so he did just as that. You know what I mean? Well, I thought that guy had left, right? Well, all of a sudden, this man approaches me and it was him. And he gave me this card, right? And it was a real estate agent's card. And I said, you know, I had a moment, y'all, because, you know, today I'm not used to no, I'm just not used to bold men. You're used to them shy men. Well, he came back and he gave me his business card and it was of a real estate business card. And so I automatically just said, but I'm not looking for a house. He said, no. He said, just give me a call. So, I got home and I had that card. And so as a single woman and today's, and you don't know what the mind says, you gave me your card. So do I use your card today? Or do I wait to use your card tomorrow to call you? When a man gives you a phone number today, when do you call? Because I don't know. That's a very tricky question because, would they think that if you call the day they gave you the number that you urgent? Mm-hmm. Or do you just wait the next day and say, oh, I forgot you gave me your card. I decided to use it. How are you? Because I did that. I did just that very thing. It was on Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. I'll never forget. And so I went to it was Saturday. It was that Saturday before Super Bowl Sunday. So I asked him a series of questions because I wanted to know, because he was big in his son's football career. And I like a man who's active as well. If you're going to have some damn children, shit, I'm glad you playing the daddy field like you're supposed to. So that was intriguing to me. But I asked him a question, y'all. That's very important to me. If you are a Christ-like person and you believe in God and you want that man to be on the same accord as you when it comes to your spirituality. And that's number 4 that I'm going to talk about. For me, I strive for perfection every day, never knowing that I will never be perfect. I read the word every day. I pray every day, sometimes multiple times a day. I need to know that you got that spirituality as well. You don't have to be equal to me. You just got to be there. Because we can grow and blow together. So I asked him that very question. I said, do you believe in God? Do y'all hear something? That's what I got. And then he kind of stuttered. He said, yeah. It's just that nobody, I said, well, did you have to think about it? And he said, well, nobody ever asked me that question. I don't give a fuck if nobody ain't never asked you that question in your whole, I think it was 48. In your whole 48 years of life, if you believe in God, that should have been an immediate yes. The fuck you thinking over? I already know that you don't. So therefore, y'all know my power word. It's 2 of them. Delete and next. Ain't shit I can do with you. Nothing. Loud, and you know I don't waste my time. And yes, sophisticated lady. Yes, you gotta be equally yoked. And so, but let me tell y'all, he didn't try to ever call me back either, though. He never tried to text me or call me back from that day to this one as well. So I believe that he was not where I would hope he had been, because we had such great conversation. And for him to come all the way back in that meat market in front of everybody and give me that card, let me know that he was damn interested. But I'm going to tell y'all, so number 4 is going to be, my spirituality is really huge. I'm a prayer warrior as well. I need you to be there, because I know that when we go through our trials and tribulations, because they will come in a relationship, y'all. God said that. So when the storms come, and if I'm on a low, I'm going to need you to build me up, and vice versa. When you on a low, I need to be able to build you up. So yes, sophisticated lady, equally yoked is the thing that it has to be, period. And the Bible says that as well. So number 5, this got to go with some children, as we spoke about 30 minutes ago. Everybody have children. Well, I can't say everybody, because there are people who wanted children that don't have children. I forgive me, y'all. That's an incorrect statement. There are a lot of people that you're going to meet that probably will have children. That's a correct statement. I have children, as well. I got 3 boys and I got 5 grandchildren, but none of my boys are under 34. That's the difference. Now, you can have children, as I said 30 minutes ago, but they're gonna have to be of some age. Yes, Betty Loud. Yes, sophisticated lady. Yes, they will talk a good game. But if you're wise enough, you're going to know their game. Because you're going to say some shit or ask some shit that they ain't going to be able to answer. And that's your answer. And sometimes when you don't get an answer, that's an answer. Oh, yep, that's it. Sometimes when you don't get an answer, that's an answer. So the children, you already know if there's 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds and 15-year-olds and those age groups, you know there's a baby goddamn mama somewhere. Not all mamas are cool for that new woman. Sometimes they can lay low and don't give that man no problems, but let another woman come into their life and it takes that attention off of them. Shit. Y'all know us. Y'all know we can cause some shit to happen. Yeah, because now some other woman that came in and now I'm not getting that attention I was, even though we not together. Everything I asked for, I got it. Now all of a sudden I'm not getting this shit. So who's the bitch? Y'all already know. That's it. Who is she? Yeah. So here comes that baby mama drama. People can get hurt with that, especially with the mindsets today. I don't even want to take that risk. If I have to be honest with my own selfish ways, I don't want to take the risk if you got all this baby mama drama stuff, because sometimes them baby mamas want to kill you and move you out of the way because you fucking around on their territory and you're taking shit from them that he gave them before you step your ass in his road. I'm not doing baby mama drama. And that's gonna come at some times when you do decide to date a man that has these small children. You know, I don't want. But I'm 57. I need y'all to understand that I'm 57, so I can say these things now. I'm not that 23-year-old girl anymore. I'm 33. I'm 43. I'm 53. But you get to an age in your life where you are so freaking grounded and you know what you want, you know what you will accept, and you know what you're going to, not even allow in your private space. It's just not going to happen. So that's who I am today. I don't want to be so guarded though. I don't want to be, I want to say the right thing. I don't want to be so guarded though, and those things that I have already, kind of like predestined, so to speak, in a manner that I'm gonna miss something good. But I do know that no good comes from drama, especially with another woman. It ain't even worth it sometimes. So that's gonna be number 5. I need to know what kind of relationship you have with your mama. Even if you have girls, I need to know what kind of relationship you got with your girls. Because I know if you had a good relationship with your mama and you treat your girls like they queens, I know I got it. I know, yes, Loud. And yes, sophisticated lady. I know that you can't do it. Now, let's do number 6. And it's the big one, y'all. Now, back in the day, when I was 10 years, 20 years younger, when you fall in love with these goddamn men, and you get to a point where you say, I can't live my life without you, baby. I love you, baby. I'm so in love with you. I can't stand for you to go home. Because when you go home, it's like, I need you here. So yeah, you move in with each other. I used to be that woman. I ain't gonna even lie. Whew. I'm so glad I'm not no more. I need you to have an apartment. But you know what? Oh God, I don't know. Because things have changed now. You know, so many people have lost their jobs and you're forced to go home and live with your mom. Ooh, that just didn't even come out right, did it? But today's time has forced certain people to move in with their mama. Oh Lord, I would have to know. I would have to have so much full detail why you live with your mama. Oh, good Lord. Because you know, when you go back home and live with your mama got a whole lot of goddamn say so. I'm that mama. In my house is my rules. And let these women come up in here. Can't bring these women, can't sneak them in your window either, because I know, goddamn it, this is my house. I know every motherfucking window that comes up in the middle of the night. I got to know full detail. Why are you home with your mother? Because for me, I need you to have your own place. I do. Because I think that it's healthy to a certain extent that he can come and visit you. I really don't want you to spend the night every goddamn time because you get used to that shit and what you like. Because I do believe in getting up, cooking breakfast and shit. I do. Your ass can get used to that shit. So I'm gonna need you not to want to spend the night all the time. And then I want to be able to pack a whole bag and come see you. You know, spend the night every now and again. Because ain't no moving in. Y'all ass ain't moving in. Is this the right hand? I'm just playing, y'all. Is this the right hand? If you put something on that finger, it tells me that you are bound and determined to make me belong to you as your wife, baby. Then anything goes once it's something that occupies that nakedness, because it's naked. If you put something on that finger, then we can do some things. But until then, do not leave your dirty drawers on the side of the goddamn toilet because I'm going to bring them out to your goddamn car and I'm going to be the one to tell you left something. Don't do that. Go take your ass home. And everything you pulled off, make sure it's in your goddamn bag. You ain't spending the night. Yes, sophisticated lady. Yes, girl. Don't leave your shit, because I ain't lying. I am that girl. I'll put your shit in one of these grocery plastic ass bags, and I will say, wait a minute, baby, wait a minute. You forgot something, honey. Here you go. Yeah, don't leave your shit. So they give him his ass something to think about when he's riding home and driving home. That, oh shit, she ain't playing. Don't do that. Because you know already, when a man leaves something, not necessarily his dirty ass drawers on side the toilet, he may leave something else on your dresser. He may leave something. He gonna leave something. When a nigga is interested in you and he wants to be coming back, he gonna leave something because now he's trying to test your ass to see what the hell you gonna do. Yes, sophisticated lady, yes. So, you know, but they gonna try you. They gonna try you. They gonna try to leave something just to see, because that's that test to say, if I leave something and she don't say anything, then that's the key that there's a possibility, yeah, that I can move in on her ass. No, you ain't. I would give you an eviction paper the first goddamn day you try to move in on me on the slide. Does that word still mean anything today? Yeah, don't try to move in on me on the slide. However, y'all, I am one in the past years that, let's just say I had an overnight guest. But we have to be getting into a relationship as well. And you didn't have a toothbrush. I always keep toothbrushes because I change out my toothbrushes often. And some of them I soak really good in hot water and I use them to lay that baby hair down. But look here. I will. You can't wake up the next morning. First of all, go to Walmart, to the toothpaste aisle, and get that shit that you leave inside your bed that you can just put under your tongue in the morning so it can prevent your ass from breathing that bad ass breath on my ass when you're trying to talk to me, under the pillow. Don't do that. You stink. And I'm sure if I open my mouth, I stink too. Let's not do that. So a lot of times if it's good and a man is interested, he want to kiss you before he leave. I don't mind giving your ass a toothbrush. Please brush your teeth. And I buy the toothbrushes that got the ridges on the back. Hey, you can scrub your tongue, because if you did anything the night before, I need to make sure you get all those particles off your tongue before you put your mouth on me. I just need that, y'all. Over the years, I've changed a lot of things. I need you to be clean. I don't want you breathing out on my goddamn neck. And in the morning, your breath really is hot and it stank. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you got your teeth in or out, you still got stinky ass breath. So put those things right under your tongue, like 30 minutes before you get to talk to your partner. So yeah, those are the things I look for in a relationship. I don't know if that's being too picky. I think that's knowing what you want, because those things, because I remember when I got divorced, I was in a bad place. And I can't even make this story. I had 10 index cards, y'all, because I heard somebody say, whatever you want in a man, you got to write it on these index cards, y'all. My goddamn index cards was 10 front and back. And I was like, even as I read my index cards, I'm like, this man don't exist. This ain't no real man. Yes, sophisticated lady. Yes, and yes, baby, loud, true that. I had that man that I wanted. Oh, is it too many rules, sophisticated lady? Well, I'm gonna have to drop one or two, not all. Well, I can drop a couple. But I'm not going to drop your spirituality. That's important to me. And your teeth. How can I be intimate or passionate or have any kind of intimacy with a man that has raggedy ass teeth? I'm not going to waive that one. No, because that means, hygiene. That goes in our hygiene department. So yeah, I know, sophisticated, I know. But I told you, when I kept reading those 10 cards, front and back, I had to even tell myself that man did not exist, because I had it verbatim. And I knew that man didn't exist. I knew that man was already preformed in my head. I had to let those 10 cards go. And so trust and believe, those 10 cards really did come down to one card on the front. Because I knew that perfect man would never exist, and I would never have nobody if I lived by them 10 cards. I know, sophisticated lady. I know. I let them go, though. And so, yes, I know. So that's why I am where I am today. The only thing that I'm really passionate about is hygiene and your spirituality and your stability. Those three things are not going to change. It is not. It's not going to change. You got to be stable. You have to have good hygiene, and you have to be spiritual no matter what. All that other stuff you can learn, but spirituality, you can learn that too, but I need you to be already there. I do. You're right, sophisticated lady, in our head. You're right. You're absolutely right. And so today, and I know I keep saying this, y'all, it's so hard today when it comes to dating, because everybody is everywhere doing whatever the hell they doing. But one thing I will say, I have more young men than I do young men that come after me. I'm not going to do these babies. That's just an insult to me. I do want to date a man. Well, I'm 57. if I had to choose right now and name an age, I'm 57. He have to be at least, I'll do at least 52 or 53, because do y'all believe men don't grow up till they like 60? And shit, at 60, shit, they gotta be taking some vitamins and shit. Because I love sex, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't get it like I want it. And I ain't had it like I normally would get it. Because I don't want to sleep around. I'm not gonna do that bullshit either. But I'm a high sexual girl, especially when I meet a man that I know that we have that commonality and the things that we know that we can actually have a relationship. I so miss that. I'm very sexual, y'all. I am. I miss it. But it doesn't have my mind wanting to do this one and that one. Now, Betty Loud knows that there are two men I cannot get rid of. And I had a relationship with these two men more than 3 years ago. But it's something about these two goddamn men that will not. They may go away for a couple of months, sometime even 3 months. But I'll be damn if they don't come back asking for the same thing. And I'm like, no. I left your ass and I didn't let it, well, one of them was just not good in bed at all. Boy, bye. You'll never get to experience this hood girl again. Boy, bye. And I tell y'all, if I can't lie, here my phone is. Every day I get a text. Hey, baby. Hey, boo. I mean, a message on Facebook. Hey, baby. Hey, boo. Here go hugs for you. Here go some kisses for you. And I'm thinking like, oh, God, you make me want to put my hand in my mouth and throw up. No. And then the other one, he is good in bed. I can't lie. But his lifestyle prevents me from being with him. Mm-hmm. I can't tell you what he is, but he is. But he out there in the world too much for me. When you have a profession that you have to be in the world, that's how you make your money, that's how you live, that's how you pay bills. I don't knock you for that. That's what you chose to do. But God damn it, it's so much temptation out there when you in the field of what he does. That's like, that ain't my world. Because see, what I've talked to Betty Loud about and what I've said to myself is, if I allowed him to come back, then because he wants to be number one. So if I allowed him to come back, then I'm 57 years old. I'm not about all that partying anymore. I don't want to do all that shit. Because I've learned over the years to have a sippy sip of a drink and, tell Alexa to play my blues, and she does it. And I dance right here. I dance on the patio, like I said yesterday on my live. I don't necessarily need to go out in the world with all these people and have fun, but his lifestyle calls for him to be out there, so that if I allowed him back in, then he would expect me to at least do some of his events. I don't want to do all that, because some of his events they travel, they go out, they travel. I don't mind traveling, but I don't want to travel just to shake my ass and drink. Yeah, that bullshit there ain't for me no more. I had that life. It was fun while it lasted. Then you grow up and you wise up and you change shit. I don't have that life no more. So as me and my best friend Betty Loud have talked, she already know it as well. Yeah, Betty Loud, boy, bye. I can't live that life, because I don't need to expect that I'm going to be out there when you are out there and have to travel this and that. And You know, it's always drinking, it's always moonshine, it's always shaking your ass, and it's always some goddamn woman in your goddamn face. It ain't gonna happen. I don't live by insecurities. I don't, but shit, you already know shit happens. Especially when you full of that happy ass juice and you don't know how to contain and control yourself. Yeah, that hood girl ain't about that life. So those are the two that I would not allow back in my life. And those are the only two as of today that begs me. No, ain't happening. What's wrong with my glass, y'all? It's empty, but I'm not gonna fill it up. But do y'all think sometimes? Because I do, and I talk to Betty Loud too. Do you think sometimes the men do well? You know how the elders used to say, "Well, baby, if it comes back, it was meant to be." Mm-mm. I don't agree with that at all, because I think that everybody has an agenda and they want to come back for a reason. But sometimes I do think that what if, and that's hypothetical, y'all. What if one of the two is really supposed to be for me? Well, I have to answer that right now. I would have to say no, because number one has the lifestyle that I would never live. And I can satisfy myself with, you know, it may be temporary and it may be plastic, but I don't need you to jump up and down on me for me to prove anything. I don't need to find that out by you doing that to my body. It ain't gonna happen. And then the second one, he can't even satisfy me sexually. So why would I even waste time? Because I think that when we settle, ooh, good word, Hood. Exactly, sophisticated lady. When you settle for certain things, knowing that a man is not capable of giving you what you need, but you settle because you know you in this time frame or in this age time, or because your mama said and everybody said it's time for you to be in a relationship. You know, na 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 and na 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 na. So you settle. But I believe for me, I can't say it for you guys, but for me, when you settle, you can't complain. You already knew that Negro didn't satisfy your ass in bed, and you had to go to the sex store and buy all this shit that enhances and pleases you outside of what he can give you. Don't do it. Don't never settle for something that you already know that is not for you, but you settle because you're lonely or lonesome. Don't do that. I'm not going to do it. Only because it takes a strong woman to say no in this day and time. It takes a strong woman to know what she wants. It takes a strong woman to know that I'm not going to settle, even if it causes me to be single for the next 5 years. I am not going to settle for something that I know within me already that ain't for me. But I think that you have to be, you know, it's not even just exactly sophisticated lady, not worth it. And you do have to hold your standards. And yes, Betty Loud, next. You already know that's my power word. Next and delete. But as I listen to the Mubongas and their content, as I listen to some of my friends at work, and as I observe so many other things, I'm thinking like, this time, I said this yesterday, we are microwavable people. Microwavable says, and I'm where my bag at right here. This bag of microwave popcorn. Y'all remember back in the day when they had only the popcorn that your mama had to put that oil in that pot with that pot top, and you had to wait till that oil heat up, and then you poured the natural kernels in that pot, and it took some time for that popcorn to rise up to the top, that my mama and our mamas knew that it was now ready for butter and salt or whatever the hell you was gonna put on that popcorn. This popcorn is microwavable. That's who we are. You can put this bag in the microwave, and in 3 minutes or less, you can. Hey, Jazzy V, thank you for joining. Thank you. You can put this pack of popcorn in the microwave. 3 minutes or less, you have a really nice bag of popcorn. I think this one have butter, but I add hot sauce as well. But this is microwavable, y'all. This is what our relationships are about today, that we want to have a boo thing or a boyfriend, or a lover, or just a friend with sex and all that other stuff, because we're microwavable, because we don't know how to be single and like it. We don't know how to be single and be happy, because some of us really do need somebody on our side. Y'all, I know a lot of people are like that. They need somebody all the time. Well, you don't know yourself like this hood girl have come to learn herself. With all my homelessness and all the rapes and all the beatings and all that other shit that happened in my life, I am who I am today because of that. So if y'all hear me talking with authority, and y'all know that I'm passionate about some things, and sometimes my voice will rise because that's what I believe in, and yeah, I do what I do. It's only because I've learned so many things on the hardship, but it also taught me. But let's go back. We want what we want, and we want it right now. We don't have the thing that we need to just wait and to be still. So we put ourselves out here for the world to take us. And then you're going to find some goddamn man that's going to jump in and outside of your body, don't give a damn about you, because he did it for somebody yesterday and he going to do it with somebody on the next day after he get through with you. Don't settle, people. Don't be microwavable, because I think sometimes in the position as you wait, you're finding yourself, and that's you got to do it. You have to find yourself in the midst of waiting. And so I believe, because it happened to me, I can't say it's gonna happen to everybody. This is my walk, y'all. When I learned how to be still, when I learned how to wait, when I found me. And when I found me, everything changed. Everything changed. My speech, my walk, my talk, everything really did change. And sometimes you can let somebody come into your pathway and you'll lose yourself again, because them love Jones do that shit to your ass. Yeah, because now you have that boo thing, and now you're following what his practices are. And when we do that and we forget about ourselves and we put our position on him, we forget about every goddamn thing that we had learned about ourselves, because now we have this man. Don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. It ain't always about that. That's why I have something on my Facebook, and it's Beyonce's picture, but it says, hi, it's like me saying, hi, we're going to be friends. And so him says, I want to be more. And then I come back and say, oh, you want to be best friends? Because Negro, you ain't getting nothing else until I get to know what the hell you want. I get to know what your life was, you can't get this hood girl easy. I'm hard, y'all. and I'm hard on myself. That's why I'm hard on others and men. You know, am I ready to date? I think I am. You know, it's going on 4 years now. So, you know, for my husband, it took 7 years. I don't know. I think I'm ready. I think sometimes we get in that loneliness, not actual lonesome, but lonely. And only because we see everybody else with their boo thing and their husbands, and you know, we see all the love that they have together, and so we know we single. So sometimes we get into our feelings and we let that lonesome thing come in because we miss the touch and we miss the feel, we miss the communication, we miss the love, we miss the things that made us happy. I think that lonesomeness will come in, and if you're not strong, you're gonna choose somebody that ain't for you only because he gave you that attention that you thought you needed. Come on, hood girl, talk girl. Yes, Betty Loud. Yes, yes, and yes. So you know, I've always said to myself, even though I'm not ready to be married, that I'm honest with me. I struggle with that M word. I do. But I do know for a fact of the matter that I don't want to die by myself if I don't have to. You know, I know that, you know, we're going to die by ourselves. I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I would love a new relationship that is worth of my time. Yeah, because, you know, I'm already seasoned. That's a good word too. I'm already seasoned. You know, you don't have to bring your salt and pepper and all that other bullshit to make me what you like. I'm already seasoned, mother chucker. Take me as I am or walk the hell away. It's simple for me. Because I'm not gonna allow nobody in that's not seasoned. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what it is for me, y'all, in my walk, in my life. So this is the next question, my beautiful people. You remember 20 years ago, when you were in the office, if you worked in the office or in the field, wherever your position was in your job, and you knew your best friend, you knew her capabilities, you knew her personality, you knew what she liked, and so you met one of your coworkers or your cousin or your, you know, somebody in your family that say, oh, I got somebody that you want to meet because she is so like you, I need you to meet her. So you created that blind date. Mm-hmm. Do people really do that today? Or do people think that because I'm single, but I'm going to try him first before I give him out? You know, that's what I think about as well. Because back in the day, people really did. You know, if they had a somebody in their family for real, and or a co-worker or somebody, and you were their best friend, and they knew you was in and out of a relationship, and you know they would say, well, you know, Juanita, I have this coworker, and I want you to meet him. And so, yeah, 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 and yeah, yeah, yeah. Do people do that today? I don't think so. Do you think it's because it's so many of us single now? And I think everybody learning today that dating has changed a lot. Mhm. A whole lot. So, do you think that the blind dating, quote unquote, will come back at some moment? Because everything goes to the full circle. I believe that. So if I would do it, I would do it because everybody you meet ain't for you. You got to share shit. Now I would do it. I know, sophisticated lady, and that ain't that a shame now? So look here, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. Hold my seat. I gotta pee. will be there for you. Okay, y'all, I'm back. You know what? I'm looking at, we've been on this for a minute. So let me shout out some people before I shut down, because we've been talking for over an hour now. But look, Sophisticated Lady, Betty Loud, Jazzy V, Coco Tellum. Let me see who else was here. I think they're gone because my soldiers are still here. MJ and J family mukbangs, peace and love, happiness and wellness. Rezi, Greg, everybody who came in, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming in and spending a little moment with me, or a whole hour and more, like Sophisticated and Betty Loud. Thank y'all so much for coming in and joining me. Don't forget, y'all, every Friday and Saturday, I do go live, but I post a mukbang every day with something that I'm eating. So thank you. I'm telling you guys, I enjoyed our conversation. I hope you did too. So I'm going to salute you all and let me say good night to you all. I'm about to actually cut my music up and dance a little bit because, you know, it's still early. So I love you all. Let's join again next Friday. I will schedule it, and yeah, come on back. Come on back with this hood girl. Love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye-bye.